Moving on to Ghana markets now. Ghana Stock Exchange is one of Africa's best performer year to date. The Ghana CD rebounded collectively at a week open and demand for cash improved considerably, while the market remained fairly liquid. Well, I'm now joined by Elvis Darku, a senior analyst at UniSecurities, for a look at what's happening in that space. So thank you so much for joining us, Elvis. Now, EcoBank declared a final dividend of 29 pesos per share. We have seen the share drop from 22 pesos in March to 16 pesos as of Friday, despite the astute performance of its year-end results. Now, is that what initiated the dividend? And, how's the market reacting to this news?
Well, yes. The year-end report, financial report, actually initiated the dividend that was declared. The company actually did very well. The revenue growth was very good. Profit after tax was also very good. And in terms of market reaction, the market is actually reacting positively to the news because we can at the moment see demand for the stock on the market. However, the price is likely to stay around the price that is actually trading at the moment throughout this week because we do not foresee any change in the price, but demand is likely to stay a bit high this week.
Now, Guinness Ghana Breweries Limited is to invest 80 million Ghana cedis to increase the capacity of the business. Now, its share has grown consistently and is currently trading at 3.62, or rather 3 cedis and 62 pesos. Now, can we anticipate a drastic surge in this share, or how's the market reacting to this?
The news just came in, but as we all know, Ghana, when news comes in, it doesn't really have any significant impact right from the very beginning. But having said that, the news is sinking in very well, and we are likely to see, at the moment, there's demand for the stock, and we are likely to see some continuous surge in the price, but it wouldn't be that drastic. The price will actually move at a very slow pace. But having said that, yes, we are likely to see some price appreciation, but it wouldn't be that drastic.
Now, what would you say is driving the? Okay, go on. Sorry to interrupt you. Go on with that.
Yeah, sure. In terms of the market, reaction to the news, it's very positive. Like I said from the very beginning, and Guinness is one of the best performing stocks so far. And as we all know, this year, even though it's moving by a penny or two, it's likely to continue. The pace is likely to continue, and maybe perhaps in the coming weeks, we're likely to see some drastic price appreciation in the stock.
Oh, well, besides the release of financial statements, what in your opinion is driving the market at this time?
Well, at the moment, it's market sentiment on the individual stocks that's listed. The financial stocks, the financials came in and it actually drove some of the stocks on the market. It had a very positive impact on some of the stocks. For example, Ghana Commercial Bank, Guinness Ghana Limited is one of the stocks. EcoBank Ghana Limited, which is EBG, was also a testimony of what happened. Some of the results that came in, even though I would say the financials are having positive impact, market sentiment going into the second quarter, with earnings expectations for the first quarter, is actually driving some of this stuff up as well.
Oh, well, let's just take a quick look at what's coming up at the private sector. Now, the International Monetary Fund has urged Ghana to curb interest rates and get its wage bill under control. Now, how much do you think this will impact on the growth of the private sector generally?
Well, personally, I think if interest rates are curbed, it's actually going to help the private sector a lot, because if interest rates are actually going up, the private sector is going to be affected. For example, access to loans will be very difficult because if you have to go to the bank to try and raise more funds, you wouldn't be able to pay because interest rates are very high. So yes, it's going to affect the private sector should interest rates go up. But if the government is able to work on that suggestion, then it's likely that it's going to have some positive impact on the private sector.
Oh, but what do you make of this? The local currency just gained as much as, one CD and 13 peso was. That's about 0.58% to the US dollar on improved liquidity. What do you think about this?
Well, the gain is actually, the gain happened because the government is actually putting in some measures to measures that will actually cut down on the government deficit. So by doing that, they're basically trying to increase interest rates, and by doing so, they want to see the currency gaining some ground against the dollar. This is actually going to help the economy if able to protect inflation in the city.
All right, then. Well, what's your outlook for this week? Talking about the markets, what's your outlook for the week?
Well, this week we have there's going to be some positive things happening on the market. Volumes are not likely to be high because we have some few stocks in which did very well, even though there was high demand for them. Now, this week, we're likely to see the same stocks performing very well, but volumes will be very low. In terms of, the index doing very well, yes, we're likely to see the index still that continuous upward momentum.
All right.
So it's actually going to continue doing very well, but volumes are actually going to be very low. That's the way I see it.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I was just speaking with Elvis Darku, a senior analyst at UniSecurities.